Roka Skating is a frame brand that entered into the inline skate market last year and is based in the UK, more specifically in London.
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 London?
Yes, London. You know, fish, chips, cup of tea, bad food, worse weather, Merry fucking Poppins, London.
The frames are made of 6061 T6 series aluminium.
What the f does that mean?
I am so confused right now.
Yep, I've got no idea what that means either. Although apparently it's commonly used in construction.
Look, you're my best friend, so don't take this the wrong way. In 20 years, if you're still living here, coming over my house to watch the Patriots game, still working construction, I'll fucking kill you.
It's also used in boats.
It's big pimpin', baby. That's right, big pimpin'.
And it's widely used in the automotive industry.
Oh, this is a bad fucking idea.
She just killed a helicopter with a car.
Hundreds of thousands of people get killed by cars every year. It's just like 4 more.
Now, let's address the elephant in the room.
Oh my goodness.
The frames might look familiar because they have a very similar aesthetic to Leon Basson's Wizard frames. In fact, the owner of Roka freely admits he's been directly inspired by Leon Basson's designs and is a huge fan of his skating. He simply wanted to offer an affordable alternative.
Leon was the master.
Your indestructible bullets slide off you. You played with them.
The Canadian brand also appears to have influenced the way Roka is marketed because they have went for the web address Roka Skating, much like Wizard Skating.
See what you did there?
It's also reflected in the similarity between the social media account handles.
Wow, right? Yeah, great, amazing.
Wizard recently announced their new advanced frame, and it seems Roka have taken this opportunity to poke fun at their brand's similarity to Wizard through this Instagram video. On a scale of 1 to 10, how cheeky would it be if Roka released a very, very advanced frame? But then, when you look at the message on their elegant frame packaging, it's pretty clear they're fans of tongue-in-cheek humour. Fortunately, Wizard brand owner Leon Basson has no issue with other brands creating similar products and simply sees it as an inevitable progression of the concept.
The Wizard frame, for example, now there's more frame options out there that can give you a similar experience, or, it's no longer like it's a Wizard frame or 80mm wheels or 3-wheel frames.
Right.
I think it's just a question of time before every company has a version of the Wizard frame, because it's not gimmicky. It's just a design that is really functional and logical, and it's proven to benefit the skaters. And
are you okay with that? Are you okay with kind of more imitations on the market?
Yeah, in the bigger picture, 100%. I'm for it. That was always my that was always kind of the Blade God way.
See, nobody cares.
Now that that's been cleared up, let's move on swiftly, shall we?
I thought you'd never ask.
One difference between the Roka and Wizard frames are the wheel options. Wizard 4-wheel frames, the NR, are available in 90, 100 and 110mm. Roka 4-wheel frames are available in 84, 90 and 100mm. Wizard 5-wheel frames, the PR, are available in 80 and 76mm. Roka 5-wheel frames are available in 72, 76 and 80mm.
It also means that I keep my options open.
In terms of performance, the Roka frames also appear to be rockered slightly differently to the Wizard frames. According to their website, the 4-wheel frame is rockered on the middle 2 wheels, with the front wheel being raised the highest and the back wheel being raised slightly less.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sean Unwin, aka Flowskate, has created a video explaining the rocker on the Wizard NR, or natural rocker frames, and it appears to have a different pivot point.
The geometry is such that they both have a slight tilt forward, kind of about a 1 centimeter tilt forward. There's a 1 millimeter rocker between all of the wheels. So, you know, you can imagine on the PR frame, the middle wheel being kind of at the lowest point, and then each wheel being 1 millimeter up from the next. And then the NR frame, you can kind of imagine the middle two wheels kind of being at the 0 point, and then the front and back wheel being 1 millimeter up.
So, to all the people claiming Roka are simply copying Wizard and not bringing anything different to the inline industry,
suck your mum!
Another notable difference between Roka and Wizard frames is the price. Wizard frames are currently available at local skates for £350. That's not including the price of wheels and bearings to complete the setup.
Where is it? Where is the money?
It's a pretty expensive commitment for a frame that there's no guarantee you're going to enjoy, or that could result in you ending up looking like these two. To purchase a full Wizard setup directly from the Wizard site will set you back an eye-watering $1,200 US.
Are you crying? Am I crying? No, I'm not crying. You're crying. It's okay to cry. People cry. It's great, but I'm not crying. I'm not a crier. I don't cry. I work out.
The entire Roka range is priced at £129, which means you can dip your feet into the world of Wizard skating without breaking the bank.
There are smash and grab burglaries, and then there's this. A stolen Jeep Grand Cherokee barreling through the front of a neighborhood store. Two guys on the hunt for an ATM.
I said, God, what in the world are y'all doing? And they're dragging the ATM machine out the door.
Roka frames were originally started with the aim of making 4- and 5-wheel frames with removable rockers, hence the name. This photo shows what the brand intended to do initially, but they later discovered that to manufacture the rocker washers for each frame would be more expensive than manufacturing the frame itself, and far more expensive than making a fixed rocker frame.
This is a suck.
As a result, the idea was shelved. However, the brand has not ruled out trying this concept again in the future.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yeah!
Having alternatives to Wizard frames isn't necessarily a bad thing. It proves that Leon Bassen's vision and the subgenre of skating he's helped to develop has become a movement, and it simply offers consumers a cheaper way of entering into the discipline. Other brands producing similar frames will not necessarily harm Wizard sales because they're considered a luxury item within skating. Leon discussed his outlook on how the high price point relates to sales when he was a guest on Jump Street podcast, and he raised a valid point.
Are they selling pretty good, it seemed like?
Better than I expected, to be honest, but not like they're really expensive. So I think at the moment they can, even if they were cheaper, I don't think they would sell more, and just kind of the people that want them will sooner or later get it or try to get something similar to it, like the K2 frames.
Having options within skating can only be a good thing, and superior products always outlast inferior ones.
It's seeing beautiful things and knowing I really want that, and not making a compromise to buy just something like that.
For those who have been put off Wizard skating by the high price point of the frames, Roka could be a cost-effective alternative, or a means of finding out if that type of skating is for you before committing to such a significant purchase. Here are some clips of Scotland's Dave Thomas, aka Mo Roar, testing out their 5-wheel and as yet unreleased 6-wheel frames.